What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So I know it's been a while since I made a video like this. I've been doing a lot of mods on the X3 and even some on the F30, but it's been a while since I've made one of these lists. So in today's video, we're going to be going through some of the top 3 mods that I have for the F30 that in my opinion are game changing, and I think you guys should do them as well. So if you guys are familiar with this build, you actually know that it's not done yet. So this isn't even everything that I want to put on the car. I do still have some more stuff, some big stuff coming very soon. For example, I have some new wheels coming, but that's going to be a separate video. In today's video, I just want to focus on some of the mods that I've already done, and especially the ones that I think are complete game changers, ones that not a lot of people do, and I think more people should do. Now, this doesn't really have to do with how easy it is to install or even how cheap it is, because I'll be honest with you guys, some of these mods are pretty expensive, and I'm not going to be going over like the typical stuff like lowering springs and wheels and stuff like that, all the stuff that people already know and do all the time. I want to focus on the things that are a little less suspecting. So with that said, guys, let's get into the first one, and that's going to be on the interior of this car. So now all these are in no particular order, but this first one, guys, is one of my favorite mods I've ever done on any of these cars, and it really changes the experience of driving this car, living with it day to day, and that's this 6WB digital cluster right in here. So if you guys aren't familiar with this cluster, I'll turn on the car really quickly so you can see. This thing is a fully digital cluster. Now these cars do come with a half digital cluster originally, but this one is fully digital. It is also OEM BMW, so it doesn't feel aftermarket and cheap. It literally feels like it belongs on the car. One of my favorite things about it, of course, is if you switch between the different modes like Sport, Sport Plus, and all that type of stuff, it actually changes. So you guys can see Sport looks like that. This one, again, is what Comfort looks like, and then this is what Eco looks like. So they all kind of have like a certain theme and look to them, and again, it just really changes the look and feel of this car. In my opinion, it makes this car feel way more expensive, way more classy, and just way more newer, if that makes sense. This car is from 2017, so it's really not that old, but it's also not new. But this digital cluster, I think, changes the entire experience of the car. I'm really happy I did it. Now, I know this thing is not cheap. I bought it used for about like 800 bucks. You have to pay to like virginize it, you have to pay to coat it. So there's a lot to it, but honestly, guys, if you can get your hands on one for a good price and you have the extra cash for it, honestly, I say go for it. One of the best things. I know it doesn't make the car faster. I know you can't see it from the outside. It's not one of those mods that you're going to take your car to a car show and people are going to be like, wow, that's sick. It's only something that you're going to be interacting with, but it's something you interact with literally every single time you drive the car. And I know a lot of the mods that we do, guys, that's not always the case. So to do something that you interact with literally every single day, I think is awesome. So yeah, I would highly recommend doing that. Now, the next mod I want to talk about is in the rear. Now, this one is not really a mod. It's more of like a retrofit. Well, I guess actually the digital cluster is a retrofit as well, but you guys get what I'm saying. So the next thing I want to talk about has to do with these dual exhaust tips. Now, if you guys didn't know, this is a 330i, although these exhaust tips would say different. So this isn't really going to apply to you 340i guys or you 335 guys, but it's definitely going to apply to you 328, 330 guys like me. So originally these cars come with the 2 dual exhausts on the left hand side, and now I swapped it out for the 340i, which is this dual setup, which looks way better. Personally, guys, I really think this made this car look from like a normal economy car to a sports sedan. I know it's just that one simple mod. I've done a whole bunch of other things like an M Sport kit, a whole bunch of carbon fiber, but this dual exhaust setup, in my opinion, it was one of my favorite mods that I've ever done. It was super satisfying to do, and again, I really feel like it made it go from a base model to a sports sedan. Now, yes, unfortunately, this doesn't apply to half the F30s out there. However, I feel like there's more 4-cylinder models out there than 6 cylinders, so I think this is going to apply to most. But yeah, guys, I would highly recommend this. Now, I found mine from a 340 on Facebook Marketplace. The process is actually not too bad, and it's pretty cheap if you can find a used one. So I bought mine for, I think it was about like 250 bucks. So if you guys can find these used on Facebook Marketplace, they're pretty reasonable, and it's pretty easy to do yourself. I actually have an entire video on the process. It was my first time doing it, and I still managed to do it and not screw it up, so I'm sure you guys can as well. So all in all, you're probably like 250 bucks for the exhaust, and then maybe like another 40-50 bucks for the exhaust clamp. So really not that bad, especially considering how much it really transforms the car. So if you guys have a 4-cylinder model F30, I would highly recommend this. Now, obviously you have to do some other stuff like change out the diffuser to accommodate the exhaust, which I didn't really account for in the price. But honestly, guys, a plastic diffuser, if you want to just go something simple, is really not that expensive, and you can probably also find one used on Facebook Marketplace as well. Even if that's like another 100 bucks or so, you're still all in only like 400 bucks, which really isn't that bad. Again, guys, I really do think this transforms the car a lot. It definitely made me a lot more excited to drive this car and made me a lot more proud of it, which kind of sounds funny, but I promise it is true. So before we get into the next item, I just want to quickly remind you guys the merch store is now open. You can get yourself a cool shirt like this one. says certified YouTube mechanic. I have a whole bunch of other cool designs, so check out the link down in the description below, guys. Everything you buy helps support the channel, so go support your boy and get yourself a cool shirt. So with that said, let's get into the next item. All right, so the last item on my list again has to do with the interior, which makes sense because obviously, guys, the interior is what you really interact with this car and really changes the experience of this car. And the item that I have in mind is this carbon fiber interior trim. So you guys are probably able to see in that POV clip at the beginning, but I have this beautiful carbon fiber trim all around the interior of this F30, including the shifter, which is probably my favorite part. Now, if you guys do want this, I will leave some links down in the description below. All the pieces like this one, the dash, the doors, they all come in one set, as well as this piece here actually. But if you guys do want the shifter, which in my opinion is the best part about it, that is a separate piece. But regardless, guys, if you want it, links down in the description below. You can use the promo code AMAN for an additional 5% off. But yeah, the reason why I have this on my list is because similar to the dash, this is something that you see literally every single time you get inside the car. You always grab your shifter, so you're forced to see it. And it's just cool because honestly, guys, before this just used to be silver, the trim used to be gloss black, which looked kind of basic to me. But now it being carbon fiber, it makes this thing feel again more like a sports sedan. I know it's only a 330 and it's only a turbo 4-cylinder, so it's really not the most sporty car out there. But regardless, having this interior trim makes it feel more sporty, makes it feel a little more expensive, and really just changes the driving experience of this car because again, this is something you literally see every single time you drive it. When I had my 435i, I always wanted to do this, but I was kind of hesitant because I wasn't sure how it was going to look. I was worried it was going to look cheap, but I'll be honest with you guys, this thing does not look cheap at all. It literally looks like it came with the car from factory. Like, I am super happy with the way that this thing turned out. I'm glad I did it on this car. I'm kind of upset I never did it on the 435 because I think that car would have looked really cool with this thing. So if you guys do want this, I would highly recommend it. Again, something you literally see every single time you drive the car, and it really just makes it feel a lot more sporty. So yeah, guys, I know that was a bit of a short list, but that was everything on my list. Again, just some mods that I think are game changing. It really changes the experience of driving this car. I know there's a lot of other things that you can say, like the M Sport kit, the air intake, anything really sound related, and I agree with you guys, but I feel like people talk about those things all the time. These things, even when I bought the car, like, I never even thought to do them. I never saw anyone else really do them. Not to say no one did them, but it just wasn't as common. And I think that's unfortunate because all these mods really changed the driving experience for me. It made me love the car that much more. So I know although some of them are really expensive, I still think it's worth it. I'm really glad I did them, and I would highly recommend that you guys do the same. But with that said, guys, we still have a lot more to do to this F30. Now, I don't know if anything else is going to be on this list. Maybe I'll make an updated list later. These mods, I never really expected to be that game changing until I actually had them and I experienced them. So maybe we'll update this list later on, but for now, guys, we're just going to focus on continuing the build for this car. Like I said, we have some new wheels coming in literally within like the next few days. We're going to have a front lip coming in. We're going to have a whole bunch of stuff coming in. We also need to lower it, but that will probably wait until after the winter. So yeah, if you guys like the F30, if you guys like the build, there's still a lot more to come. If you guys want to help support the build and help support the channel, definitely go check out the merch store, get yourself a cool shirt. Anything that you get helps me out. That way we can go even crazier on the F30. But yeah, with that said, guys, this video is pretty much done, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.